Well, we didn't stay to our around $100 budget, but we got wasted on clearance at Walmart and picked up some fun seasonal stuff at the Aldi's. Making it brighter, right through the gray. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole. If you are new, thanks so much for clicking on today's weekly grocery haul. So if you are new, we have been doing a huge stock up at the big box stores at the beginning of the month, and then every week my goal is to spend $100 or less for fill-in for the freshness. However, we got sucked into the bakery clearance cart, but it was a good one to get sucked into, and also a couple of fun things from Walmart and Aldi because it is fall season. That is my time. I am a sucker. Let me take you down to the counter and show you what we got this week for $155 from good old Aldi and good old Wally World. Two stores this week. We went in Walmart, scored on clearance, can't believe it, and went in Aldi. A total of, excuse you, sir, $155.06. We spent about $77 at each place. Crazy how that was pretty similar. For Aldi, we spent $77.17. So what did we get? I tried to refrain from the seasonal food stuff, y'all. I'm waiting for our OG favorites. Got a loaf of white bread. I'm gonna be flying through this with the protein French toast this week, and the boys have been loving it, you guys know. So I have a whole loaf, but I stick one in the freezer to have a backup because we seem to run out before I can get to the store again on Tuesday. Got some bananas to fill in. I got one blueberry. I still have like half of these packages left from last week, but these look really big and luscious and delicious, so I've been loving the blueberries. The mandarins were on sale this week. The boys have been loving the navel oranges. We've got a few left, but these mandarins are like as big as navels. They're huge. They're not tiny at all, so hopefully they're sweet and not dry. Sometimes when they're big, they get dry the house. I got 3 almond milks for Trey and I's, all the things I mention every single week. 3 seems to be the norm for us right now. Got a half gallon of whole milk because I am going to be making that New Orleans style mac and cheese again that I made from the Jaws movie night. I have been craving it. There is a restaurant that we can go to right here locally that sells it and it's identical. However, for our family of 4 to eat there, it's over $100. Okay, so this is definitely cheaper to feed us all kinds of meals and have that meal out. You feel me? So that is for the mac and cheese and for whatever else. Their corn on the cob was on a killer sale this week, and I just happened to put it on plans. Try to shop the sales, guys. Make your meal plan around that. That'll save you money too. That is going to go on the side of pork chops, I believe. I got some grapes. These were also on sale, and they look good because the grapes, as of the past like month at Aldi, have been pretty trash. We've been loving the big box stores, but I stayed out of there. Those look good. Cilantro, I'm making some nacho fries tonight. I will explain what that is later, but myself, I love fresh cilantro. Are you team cilantro or do you think it tastes like soap? Y'all comment down below. I don't know where anybody gets at. I love the taste of it. The blackberries, y'all, jackpot. They were on sale for, can you believe this, 85 cents a piece? 85 cents for blackberries. Now, a lot of them did look trash, but you know me, I'm digging. And I got the best, the creme de la creme. I got 4 of them because y'all know those are Trey's favorites. I was going to get 2 anyways, regular price, but man, they marked them down. It's nice. Their strawberries looked trash. I guess the season is gone. I hate that because I love strawberries, but the raspberries looked fire. Look how big these suckers look. They look so good. And I'm trying to really incorporate fruit into my diet that has tons of fiber. Raspberries, blackberries are a good choice for that. So that was a no-brainer. I got a little bit over a pound of 96% lean ground beef. I have 1 pound in the freezer, but we're going to use that for a meal, I'm pretty sure. So I needed an extra one for the Sloppy Joe casserole. That is one of our favorites, but I haven't made it in forever. So I have that on plan. I will link that recipe down below. I was in the seasoning aisle because I was looking for a specific one, and this one caught my eye, the steak seasoning. It looked like the Montreal steak seasoning, and I love that one, and I'm almost out. I mentioned in a vlog that I need to get some more. So I got this one because it looked identical, and it was like $1. So that was a no-brainer because the Montreal be tripping $5 for that. No bueno. I did get the 100% pure maple syrup. It looked like they were just putting this out. I don't know if they carry this all year. Y'all let me know, my Aldi veterans out there. But they were putting like all the fall stuff out, and they were just putting this out. I need this for a recipe. I'm going to be making a pumpkin maple streusel bread this weekend, because when y'all hear what we're doing this weekend, y'all are gonna be like, girl, what? So we're gonna be feeling our fall vibes when it's still 110 degrees outside. Here for it. But I need that for the maple glazed drizzle. I don't have any pure maple syrup. I have plenty of sugar-free, you know, but I wanted the real deal for that. We want it to feel like Thanksgiving up in here. Got some non-fat Greek yogurt vanilla for Trey. He goes through a tub a week. I got my knockoff to the Cafe Bustelo. Y'all, if you love the Cafe Bustelo, but you don't want to pay $7, $8 at Walmart, again, tripping. This one has went up. It used to be $2 and something. It's now $3 something. Still half the price of the one at Walmart though. I told y'all I wanted to flip between regular and the pumpkin spice. I've been drinking pumpkin spice for 2 weeks and I don't want to get the ick on it. So I was like, let's go to regular. Got the boys a pitcher pack of the fruit punch. Got some bow tie pasta for the Sloppy Joe casserole. Some knockoff to Velveeta. That is for the macaroni. I won't use all that. I'll probably use half of it. So that'll be great. I can pop that in the freezer. And I love to have this on hand for my taco spaghetti. It's one of my favorite. I could eat that every day. It's one of my favorite recipes of all time, probably. Not of all time, but macro friendly anyway. So freaking good. And I need that. And I hate buying it because it's pricey, but definitely cheaper over at Aldi. Got some fries. I got 2 different kinds. They only had 3 bags left of these extra crispy restaurant fries, and we had them last week with our Chick-fil-A night. And Waylon raved and ranted about these, how they were identical to McDonald's, because we don't ever go to McDonald's, but I think we all can collectively agree that McDonald's has the best fries on earth, okay? I love a McDonald's fry too, so I'm not knocking what he's saying. I ate these with the Chick-fil-A sandwich thing we had, and they were good. They were good. I would definitely add a little bit more salt next time. I like lots of salt on my fries, but he was obsessed. So when I saw they only had 3 and they were kind of scooting them out the way for sweet potato fries, I said, let me go ahead and get them, even though we don't need them to have for a future night. I did get the seasoned fries for those nacho fries. I wanted a little bit more zesty tang to those since they're, you know, nacho fries. So I got those, and we do like the seasoned ones, so that's for tonight. I got some cheeses. The mozzarella cheese is for the Sloppy Joe casserole, and then the Swiss cheese is for hot ham and cheese sandwiches we're having this week. Like, talk about so stupid simple. Using that ham we got from Costco, I put in the freezer, so we're gonna pop that out, make some simple sandwiches, like here for that. What's back? The maple drizzled kettle corn. They had pumpkin pie spice as well. We got this one last year, and I remember we really enjoyed it. But y'all, there's like hardly any in here for the price popping up. They also had some maple sweet potato chips. Y'all know my obsession with sweet potato chips, but I have not even busted into that big bag from Costco yet, so I couldn't justify paying like $4 for a little bag like this when I have a huge ass bag that I paid the same price, you know? So I left those behind. Y'all let me know if you try those and you like them, if I need to invest in them. But I knew we liked this one, so I picked it up. And I got Trey some bite-sized round tortilla chips, Waylon too. But Trey usually takes that for his nacho day on Tuesdays for lunch. So that is what we got from Aldi for $77. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cold stuff up before we get into Walmart. Putting stuff up, I'm pretty sure I skipped over the liquid egg whites. Y'all haven't seen me buy egg whites in forever, because I've just been loving my pasture-raised whole eggs since I'm at maintenance. However, I have like maybe half of a carton left, and I do have this on plan for some breakfasts this week, and also for the protein French toast and stuff, it calls for it. So I went ahead and got one. It pains me because these are still freaking pricey. This thing is like almost $5. However, I can't complain because the ones at Walmart are like $6, $7. Into Walmart, we spent $77.89. Lots of things we didn't hashtag need, but we wanted, or they were on clearance and they will come in clutch later to save us money later. So I am about spending more upfront if I can save later, and that's definitely what this big bulk section was. I have never seen the cart loaded, the bakery cart looked that loaded and that neat too. Whoever's in charge of it right now, they need a raise, okay? Like, our store is being remodeled, our little Walmart now. So I think the reason why there's so much on there is because people don't know where this shit is at, okay? Because it is, people constantly asking like, where is this, where is that? That's why the app's so great, because I follow the app with my list and it's already updated the aisles. So there's that too, if your store is getting updated. We got wasted on some of the knockoff to the sweet rolls because y'all know we're always doing sliders. So I went ahead and got 4 of them because y'all, these are like almost $3 at Aldi. They were $1.46 each. The sweet buttery ones, I'm gonna pop these in the freezer right now Today is the 19th, so all the stuff on here is pretty much the 19th, which is fine. We're going to put things in the freezer. And these are the same macros as the ones we get from Walmart or at Aldi. So that was a no-brainer. I got all the ones that look good. There was a lot of smush ones, but these look nice. So I'm so excited for that for future slider meals. I did get this, was a little bit of a splurge, but for $2.69, saving almost half of it, I thought that was great. These are the cinnamon, sugar, and apple. They had so many muffins, like every variety that Market Side has, they had on the cart. But I got these. They have muffins with streusel, buttermilk muffins with cinnamon chips. I thought that'd be a good option for the kids and the hubs this week for breakfast, just to take last minute. We do have things on hand, but I thought that would be fun, something different. Y'all don't see me buy this stuff all the time. I have not seen these. Apparently Market Side has upped their game with the garlic knots. We haven't bought garlic knots in forever, but they had these tomato herb ones, and they were $1.97, so I saved $1.50. They look good. They also had a cinnamon sugar one that was like $1.20. I almost picked up a bunch, but I was like, what the hell would we eat that with? Because it's like a dessert, like maybe pizza or something, like you do like a dessert type bread. I don't know. They looked good. Y'all let me know if you've tried those, and let me know if you've tried these and like them. I hope they're good. But I could have went wasted. They had so many, 140 calories for one knot. We haven't bought them in forever. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully the kids like them. And then speaking of bread, we did get these Great Value yeast dinner rolls. These are the knockoff to the Sister Schubert or whatever. We're going to be doing Thanksgiving for dinner this Saturday. I'm explaining the meal plan, so stay tuned. And I wanted a good roll, you know, brown and serve rolls, but they only sell those around Thanksgiving time. They're really hard to find anywhere by us. So I got those half the price of the freaking name brand. This was a splurge, but I've been on the hunt. This is a new Deborah item this year, okay? Remember we talked about Deborah last year, how we don't bring her in the house because she the devil, but we did. We got the oatmeal cream pies. I've talked about how my husband and my aunt are obsessed with oatmeal cream pies, like next level obsessed. So when I saw this year they had a pumpkin spice version, I said, we gotta try that. So I got these. They're 170 calories for a little bitty ass cookie, but you can fit it in your macros and still get towards your goals, y'all, and enjoy life, because you know, sometimes we need an oatmeal cream pie from Deborah to bring us joy in this world that we live in now. I did get a big old box of the Rice Krispies for my protein cereal before I work out. This is a better deal than getting the one at Aldi, so since I did go to Walmart this week, I went ahead and got it. And then y'all, I had the cookie dough. If y'all watched my vlog last week, I had my cookies last week and they were oh so good, and the boys raved about. I tell you, I don't have to make anything from scratch, because these boys, if they eat a cookie out of a cookie dough package, or what did I make, like the walking Oreo things, they think it's gold, like I spent hours in the kitchen. I'm telling you. But when I spent hours in the kitchen making the real deal, they're like, it's okay. What are we gonna do with these boys? So I got this big mamma jamma. However, why don't they sell more variety of cookie dough in the log? This was the only log that Walmart has. They don't have a Great Value in the log. They have the pre-cut ones, but I think the log tastes better than the pre-cut ones. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down below. I was obsessed last week with some milk. I'm like Santa up in this joint. I got that for this weekend too, even though I'm making a fall dessert. I'm still gonna eat my damn cookie, okay? Got some Colby Jack cheese for the Sloppy Joe casserole. They had 0 at Aldi, so I had to pay a little bit more for that. Happy to see the Velveeta shreds have come back down in price. Need that for the Sloppy Joe casserole. A can of no salt added black beans for tonight's nacho fries for Trey and I. We're the ones that like it. I did like the ones at Aldi, but since I was going to Walmart, these are a little bit cheaper. I got some cranberry sauce. Are you team jellied or team whole cranberry? I am jellied cranberry all the way. And I got the knockoff. Tastes fine to me. I like to put in the fridge so it's nice and chilled. Y'all gonna tell like I might be hungry. Not macro friendly, not good. But you know what? For Thanksgiving, you gotta have it. And we're doing that Thanksgiving dinner, so I'm putting that on the side of mine. Got a can of no salt added green beans. Waylon refuses to eat them, so this is just for the 3 of us. So 1 can is fine for our pork chop night, pretty sure. And then we got the maple cured bacon baked beans. I do have a big can from Aldi, but I'm finding that we need a big can and a half to feed us all. I don't want to get 2. 2's too much and we waste. So I went ahead and got that from Walmart. Sloppy Joe casserole. We need some Sloppy Joe sauce. So we got 2 of the original manwich. They were on a rollback, so here to see it. That turkey that I got from Costco, remember I said we were going to do a Thanksgiving night possibly? That's what we're doing. And I needed some turkey gravy, and there's like no choices right now, but I got the McCormick little packet. That'll be fine, so it's not dry as hell. Got some queso blanco cheese dip. Y'all know this is our favorite. This is for the nacho fries. We have a little bit left from last time I bought it, but the boys have been using it for their nachos for packing their lunch. So got one more. They had no pumpkin pie spice seasoning at Aldi yet. All that will be coming, but they had it at Wally World, and I am almost out. I've been using it for my coffee, but I also need it for that fall dessert recipe I was telling y'all, so I had to re-up on that for the season. I am completely out of rice. I used the rest of it last night, and this lasts us forever. That easy Spanish rice, I use this. The Mother Cluckin' chicken rice, don't ask. I use this, and then also the boys like to have it in their beans. I just use the protein cornbread, but they like it. This will last us forever, cheaper at Walmart than Aldi when I price compared. And then this is what puts me over the budget, is the damn sodas, but it's a non-negotiable for me. I have to have it. If I didn't have to have it, the boys wouldn't get it. Doesn't that sound terrible? But I have to have it so the boys reap the benefits. So I got the 24 pack of the Coke Zero. Y'all had mentioned that this limited edition Star Wars, and I will tell you, there's not one can in there that has anything Star Wars. They are the regular cans. I don't know why the top, I'm not gonna move it, but the top shows a can with one of the characters on it. There was 0 characters on any of the ones we got last, and I just looked through the box and I didn't see it. So why the hell, I'm going off on a tangent, but I think that's so stupid. Like, why the box? Who gives a crap? Sun-Kissed Orange Zero is our favorite. Got that, it was on rollback. And the Pepsi Zero Wild Cherry was on rollback, so I got that as well to fill us in. That should last us this week through next week. I may have to fill in with one, but I won't have to get as many next week. So that's what we got for Walmart for $77. And our Thanksgiving night, all the dinners, all the snacks, all the things for stocking up for $155. Not meal plan August 19th through the 25th. So tonight, Tuesday the 19th, we're having those nacho fries I told y'all about. For Wednesday the 20th, I have all those pork chops we got from that big pork loin from Sam's Club that I divided up in the freezer. So we're gonna have pork chops. I usually just bake them in the air fryer. They're so good like that with whatever seasoning, but I found so many recipes on TikTok that I want to try, so I will be doing that going forward and utilizing the proteins we have. The baked beans and the corn on the cob. Thursday the 21st, we're going to do hot ham and cheese sandwiches. So I do have some bunny hamburger buns in the freezer. I've got that ham from Costco in the freezer, and I bought the Swiss cheese for the sandwiches. I'm going to do the sweet potato chips from Costco on the side, and the boys will probably do Cheeto Puffs. The hubby loves the sweet potato chips as well, so he'll do that. But Waylon's, y'all know my picky eater. Waylon's not a fan. Trey would eat them. He loves them. Friday the 22nd, I've got all that teriyaki chicken from Tyson from Sam's Club. Easy peasy in the air fryer. And then the Mother Cluckin' rice. I know that sounds horrible. It's basically just the rice that I do for the easy Spanish rice, but instead of doing the tomato bouillon, we do the chicken bouillon. That's it. Everything else is the same. Saturday the 23rd, we're going to do Thanksgiving in August. So we're having the turkey breast from Costco. I'm making the macaroni and cheese New Orleans style. I still have macaroni noodles from that movie night, an extra pack. I'm only going to do half the recipe since it's just the 4 of us. I'm probably going to invite my sister and my brother-in-law to come and make a plate if they want, but I'm not going to do a big to-do spread. And we're going to do cranberry sauce rolls, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm not doing a big spread because I like homemade dressing and all that, and I'm not doing all that. But just to get the feels, gravy, macaroni, rolls, cranberry sauce sounds good. And I'm making that pumpkin maple bread, so that'll be delish, and cookies. Sunday the 24th, we're doing Michaela Thomas Fitz Chicken Mini. Sorry, it's blurry, y'all. I have hot dog buns in the freezer. All I had to do was buy the mozzarella cheese for that. Easy peasy, and the boys are obsessed. Monday, we're going to do my Sloppy Joe casserole. I'll have that linked down below with green beans on the side, I'm pretty sure, and maybe those garlic knots if the boys want one. For breakfast for myself, I have a bunch of like those 100-calorie pack oatmeals. I'm going to do that with some egg whites, with some probably Velveeta on the top, protein coffee, fruit. I don't know what RB stands for. Sausages, I don't know what I put. I make these like a week and a half ahead, and when I get to it, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking in the moment? Lunch chicken skewers from Costco, I have those on hand with potatoes or rice. I'm starting to get the ick a little bit with the potatoes, so rice will be a nice little change for a carb option. And then dessert, I've been loving Cinnamon Toast Crunch with almond milk if I have enough protein. That's been like my indulgence at night, and the shark's coming, so why not? Or just fruit. protein bars. I love those Quest ones y'all saw me get last week. I've almost ate that whole box already. And the Yasso bars. So that is going to do us for the 19th through the 20th. So that's going to do it for this weekly grocery haul. If you look forward to these every single week, don't forget before you leave, don't skedaddle just yet. Hit that like button. Please, please. It does so much, you guys, that y'all don't even know. I don't even know, but I know it does. So please click it before you go. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. I'm hoping next week we can stay more around that $100, but they're going to keep putting this stuff out as far as the fall stuff. And I just cannot refrain from it. It is my time, it's my season, and my pocketbook is screaming. Y'all let me know any cool new like seasonal stuff that you have found. I know there's tons out there. It's just now starting to get to my Walmart is like got so much coming as far as Stranger Things, fall stuff, all the things. Aldi's as well as far as the fall stuff. But I am very selective with the things from Aldi because I got suckered and tried a bunch last time, so I'm pretty good there unless they come out with new crap for me to get suckered in. Y'all let me know what's on your meal plan. I want to know what y'all are eating because like I said, I've been going down the TikTok rabbit hole with the crockpot recipes, dump and goes. I've got a million things saved. I plan on trying some few. And if they're good, I will let you guys know in vlogs or in these grocery hauls for sure, so stay tuned. But y'all let me know what has been on rotation that you were just absolutely loving, the whole family's loving, and it's just like a repeat thing. Share it down below. We all need the inspo. I hope you guys are having an awesome hump day. Y'all have an amazing week, awesome weekend ahead, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.